right, ladies and gentlemen, it is Sports Talk with Cooper Big Man live for our 100th episode with Agent Radio.
Brother, this is crazy, man.
It is. It's so exciting. I can't wait to be doing this.
Yeah, we've been waiting for this all week, dude. So
yep.
Yeah, this is fun, man.
I've been looking forward to it for a while.
Crazy.
So we're going to do it with NASCAR and football talk, baby.
Let's do it, man.
All right, starting with the race results from this past weekend at the circuit course of America. There we go. Had to say it right. The Texas Grand Prix. We had Chase Elliott taking home the checkered flag in the number 9 Chevy, followed by teammate Carl Larson in the number 5 Chevy. Joey Logano finished third with the number 22 Ford. In fourth place was Ross Chastain in the 42 Chevy. Number 5 was AJ Allmendinger, number 16 Chevy. Finishing 6th was Chase Briscoe, number 14 Ford. Number 7 was Michael McDowell, the number 34 Ford. Number 8 was Alex Bowman in the 48 Chevrolet. Number 9 was Tyler Reddick in the number 8 Chevrolet. And 10th place was Kyle Busch in the number 18 Toyota. So, let's move on to the NASCAR standings.
Let's do it, brother.
Alright, so in the playoff standings as they sit currently right now, number 1 is Martin Truex Jr. in the number 19 Toyota. Number 2 is Kyle Larson in the number 5 Chevrolet. Number 3 is William Byron in the number 24 Chevy. Number 4 is Joey Logano in the number 22 Ford. Number 5 is Chase Elliott in the number 9 Chevy. Number 6 is Ryan Blaney in the number 12 Ford. Number 7 is Alex Bowman in the 48 Chevrolet. Number 8 is Brad Keselowski in the number 2 Ford. Number 9 is Kyle Busch in the number 18 Toyota. Number 10 is Michael McDowell in the number 34 Ford. Number 11 is Christopher Bell in the number 20 Toyota. 12 is Denny Hamlin, number 11 Toyota. And 13th is Kevin Harvick in the number 4 Ford. That sounds weird to say, 4 Ford.
4 Ford, yeah.
Number 4 is Chris Boucher in the number 17 Ford. Number 15 is Tyler Reddick in the number 8 Chevrolet. And number 16 is Austin Dillon in the number 3 Chevy. Well, that's how the playoffs are standing for NASCAR right now. So let's go ahead and get into some notes.
Toyota's on top then, huh?
For right now, yeah, but Chevy has been dominant as of late. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. Speaking of the dominant Chevrolets, we had Chase Elliott becomes the 11th different winner to win in the NASCAR Cup Series this season. This leaves only 5 remaining spots open for the NASCAR playoff. Elliott has been dominant on road courses as this win gave him his 6th win on a road course out of the last 11 races on road courses. The race was called due to bad weather and too much water on the road course with 14 laps remaining. This win is back-to-back for Hendrick Racing after dominating last week at Dover with a sweep of the top 4 spots. This week, Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson took the top 2 spots for Hendrick Racing. This was also the 800th victory in NASCAR history for the Chevrolet manufacturing team. Chevy was really dominant at Texas, at the Texas Grand Prix race. They had 6 cars in the top 10.
Dude, 800?
800.
That is crazy, man. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Chevy, better than Ford. How you doing?
Whoa, hey now. Whoa, man. Just because my favorite driver drove Chevy doesn't mean I don't feel like a Ford. Chill out.
Hey, you know what they say about a Ford, right?
I don't want to hear about Ford on Road Dead because we can also say what the acronym for Pontiac stands for, and that will get us fired. So we're not going to go there either. Ha-ha.
Let's do it.
The only thing I do miss is I miss Dodge.
Come on, man. Let's get a little controversy going.
No.
Just kidding.
Anyways, I miss Dodge, though. I miss Dodge, especially with the new gens, next gen coming out next year.
Oh, their cars would look cool, dude.
Yeah, either a Charger, a Challenger, even
man.
I was talking to someone, they said even a Viper would look cool if they brought in
a
the Viper.
Viper would be awesome, man.
It would be great. I just wish they would. So that does it for NASCAR. Let's move on to the gridiron with football.
Let's do it, brother.
Football talk. Aaron Rodgers made his first public comments on Monday since it was announced a few hours before the draft began that he was demanding a trade from Green Bay. Rodgers was noticeably absent from Packers OTAs. Rodgers had attended OTAs every year prior to this year, except, of course, last year due to the pandemic canceling OTAs. It is key to note that OTs are voluntary and therefore he will not be in trouble for attending, though the team can actually fine him, but he's not going to face really big scrutiny.
So he won't be in trouble for not attending.
Yeah, they're just going to fine him. And also, he might not get his bonus for workouts.
Yeah.
So, whoop-de-doo, the guy's got millions of dollars. I don't think it's going to hurt him that much. Anyways, Rodgers stated, though, he was not insulted by the Packers drafting of Jordan Love a few years ago and likes his teammate. He also said that he loves the coaching staff and his teammates. His biggest problems tend to be with the front office, specifically General Manager Brian Gutekunst. So, Cooper, your thoughts on the Aaron Rodgers drama?
Oh man, what can you say? He was the MVP last year, and like any good MVP, they're gonna have scrutiny if they didn't have a winning season.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, it is what it is with us, dude. It really sucks because I love Aaron Rodgers. I don't want to see him leave Green Bay because he's always been with Green Bay.
Yeah.
I mean, he replaced Brett Favre.
Yeah.
I mean, that's saying a lot,
It is.
And when he moves from, Green Bay, it's the end of an era. So
it really will be. It will be definitely an end of an era and possibly the end of the Packers' relevancy for a while because I just never was confident in Jordan Love at all.
Yeah.
And this move will pretty much probably put the Packers out of relevancy until they find a better quarterback situation.
Because, the Packers have always been that dominant. I mean, the Lombardi Trophy. Come on, man. I mean,
they haven't been irrelevant since the 80s. And,
yeah.
Well, 70s and 80s because basically the 70s and 80s they weren't too relevant.
Yeah.
But after that, since the 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and of course here in the early 2020s, they've been very relevant with the Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers back-to-back quarterbacks. I mean, it's hard to get back-to-back great quarterbacks like that.
But I also think as a quarterback's perspective, if a franchise is not moving in the direction you think it should go, and you've spent your career with this team, and, you want to win Super Bowls.
Right.
That's what this is about, is winning Super Bowls.
It is.
Aaron Rodgers is one of the best.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but you're never really considered the best until you've, had a couple rings or so. Yeah. So there you go.
A lot of reports came out, too, that Rodgers would probably return without problem if the team was willing to let go of their general manager, Brian Gutekunst. Do you see that happening?
Maybe you just don't get along with the guy. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you see that happening, though?
I think for the Packers, in their best interest, if they want to keep their quarterback, probably. But at the same time, Aaron Rodgers is definitely... Well, I can't really say he's on the back half of his career. He was just the MVP. So, really, what do you do here?
All right.
I mean, you're stuck in between a rock and a hard place, really.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens this offseason, especially as we get closer to that June 1st designation that the team can split his dead cap hit into over 2 years and make it a little bit easier on themselves.
Yeah. We'll see what happens with this, dude. This is very interesting for sure.
Yeah, I have a hard time seeing him not in a Packers uniform, but at the same time, the way things have been going lately with quarterbacks, I also wouldn't be surprised not to see him in a Packers uniform.
Yeah, it's going to be definitely crazy. I where does he go though? That's the thing. I mean, where does he go? Does he go to Denver? Or where does he go?
Right. It's gonna.
I mean, Denver would really be good for him. I mean, even the 49ers would be good for him.
Yeah, I don't think the Niners are going to do that.
Yeah, probably not because they just got their quarterback. But I'm just saying.
They got their future quarterback, and they got
they still have Garoppolo.
Yep.
But I'm just saying, where does he go? Where,
I mean, Denver seems the likely.
Yeah, Denver would be the most likely spot for him. So
it still makes me mad that my team called and they told us no right off the bat. I was like, man.
Yeah, right?
Would have been a great Ram.
That would have been awesome. I mean,
great
he's back in freaking California. Yeah. I mean, why not?
Yeah. Well, you definitely ain't going to the Chargers because they got Justin Herbert, baby.
Right?
The next great quarterback. Yes.
This is crazy, dude. Like we're not usually live, so this is like, hi guys, how are you?
Yeah, hi,
how
everybody.
You doing?
By the way, if you see our border around us, that is our new logo that we've introduced. The only thing you cannot see is the cartoon image of us, because that was the best place to put the video.
You'll see the full unveiling after this.
Yeah, so we'll post it all to all of our social medias and everything. You'll see the whole logo, but there's just basically your glimpse. The only thing is I'm over here and he's over here on the video, on the image. So how to do this. Anyways, it's, magic. Not really, but anyways. All right, moving on. Aaron Rodgers isn't the only one looking for a new locale. Atlanta Falcons wide receiver Julio Jones made it clear he wants out of Atlanta. Undisputed co-host Shannon Sharp called Julio Jones and put him on speaker to discuss the situation. Jones was quoted as saying, "I'm out of there," in reference to Atlanta. So now there's a possibility of a Hall of Fame quarterback and a Hall of Fame wide receiver on the move this offseason. Some are wondering if Green Bay could trade for Julio Jones to help bring Rodgers back into the fold.
I mean, that would be the smart move.
Get rid of Brian Gutekunst and then get Julio Jones?
Why not? Given the best chance to get a Super Bowl, right?
I mean, if you have Devontae Adams and Julio Jones as your 1-2 receiver combo, hell yeah, I'd do that in a heartbeat, baby.
Right.
I would definitely do that, and I would even give up.
Because I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I know that the league is about money too, but at the same time, I'm sure Aaron doesn't want to leave. But the bad,
blood between him and Brian
between him and Brian, that's just
Yeah, and the GM, that's just not good. So we'll definitely see. Of course, now the weird thing is Julio wanting out of Atlanta. I mean, my God, that seems kind of shocking.
What's going on there? I mean,
I don't know. I don't know if he's not getting along with someone. Maybe he didn't like the coaching hire, because I know that was part of Deshaun Watson's problem. He didn't like the coaching hires or even front office hires at Houston. So maybe he just hasn't been vocal, but he's not happy with the coaching hire of the former offensive coordinator for the Titans. I think it was Arthur Smith.
Yeah, man. It's
maybe he would have preferred somebody else.
I mean, you got to get along with who you're working with and who you're working for. So.
Yeah. Plus, maybe he just doesn't see Matt Ryan as a good quarterback anymore, too. I mean, that's also a possibility. I mean, I'd hate to say that because we like and respect Matt Ryan.
Yeah, but I mean, also, too, when you're working with the guy and...
But he's not going to come out.
He's not going to come out and say it. It's professional.
Yeah, so maybe he's keeping that private, but maybe what he could be thinking, he's just like, I don't see Ryan as the prototypical quarterback anymore that he used to be.
Yeah.
The prolific passer that he once was.
Now, don't tell that to, Atlanta fans.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
I know, right? Because, Matt Ryan's a god. But, I mean, they did help.
I mean, he is. He's really great. I actually like Matt Ryan.
Yeah, I do.
And he kind of reminds me of Drew Brees a little bit. So.
Yeah, except taller.
Yeah.
That's about
taller.
And, Brees was a little bit more athletic than Matt Ryan, though.
Yeah, but, I mean, he's just one of them underdogs that you never know what Matt's going to give you on a Sunday.
Yeah, the problem is when he gives you that bad game.
Then there's that, right?
Or bad second half because he lit you up in the first half. You make the adjustments. And, of course, granted, I'm surprised he wants out when they just got Kyle Pitts.
Yeah,
because between having Julio Jones, Kyle Pitts, and Calvin Ridley, who do you stop?
If you can't do something with that, I don't know.
I mean, this is basically Matt Ryan's chance to really prove himself as a passer still. That he's still got it. We already know he's proved himself as a passer. Even though a lot of people don't think so, I think he could actually backdoor into the Hall of Fame. He's got good numbers. He's done really good in his career. He has an MVP. It's not entirely his fault that his team melted down to the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
No, not really, no.
And that's only one of the few Patriots Super Bowls that actually are legitimate.
Yeah. That was crazy, that Super Bowl there, dude.
Oh, my God. I've never been
my family, my fiance's brothers, they're Atlanta fans, and we don't bring up them Super Bowls, no.
No, we don't bring that one up at all.
No, not at all. We don't bring up the Super Bowl.
Because at least when they played against Denver, they got handled by Denver. They weren't blowing a lead like that.
Yeah.
In the third quarter, mind you.
Yeah.
25 points in the third quarter.
That's just crazy.
And lost. It's not like you were up 25. Not up 25 in the second quarter, and they drove down, got a touchdown right before halftime, got the ball back, and made it a ball game. No. You melted down in the third quarter with a 25-point lead.
It's crazy, man.
Late in the third quarter on top of that. Anyways, we're moving on to the draft grades.
Let's do it.
And we'll be talking about the Falcons, too. Poor Falcons.
Fun.
All right, so we've already done the AFC Nfc East, the AFC Nfc North, Now it is time for the AFC NFC South Divisions. Are you ready?
Let's go.
First up, the division winners, Tennessee Titans. Mel Kiper gave them a B-. McShay a B. I believe it's Daniel Parr, if I remember correctly. B- for average grade of B-. Of note, the Titans took a pick on Caleb Farley. Only a risk pick because they're not sure how his back is going to be. Otherwise, a lot of people thought Caleb Farley was the number 1 corner in this year's draft.
Isn't he the one that had surgery on his back and all that?
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
That's what I was just talking about.
Well, I'm saying it's just,
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That's
Okay.
the one who had the surgery on his back.
Yes.
And the reason why he fell so far.
Cooper's a little, out there sometimes. Sorry, guys. I'm a little slow.
They also picked up a good offensive tackle in Dylan Randuns in the second round from North Dakota State. He was protecting Trey Lance for most of his 17 starts. Another little shout out, of course, to our Oregon boys, Brady Breeze, safety from Oregon.
Brady Breeze,
their last pick in the 6th round. And of course, I also got to give a shout out to anybody with a cool name, Racy McMath, wide receiver from LSU.
Racy McMath, I like that.
I'm surprised your fiance didn't say, "Isn't that supposed to be your name?" Because Mr. Mathematician. Yes, I'm a math magician, not a mathematician.
A math magician.
I'm very magical with the numbers.
You really are, dude.
Let me just say. So, Cooper, your thoughts on the grades for the Titans?
Yeah, man. As long as Caleb Farley actually comes out and shows out, I think they did pretty much what they needed to here. I mean, they got a good offensive tackle and Dylan Radunz. What is his name? Radunz. Okay, yeah. This is why Big Man he's always shouting out the names because I'm horrible at it. So.
Not that I do a much better job myself, especially when we start talking worldwide sports and I'm looking at names.
But really, I mean, you got an offensive tackle, you got your cornerback, and you got your linebacker.
Got a good linebacker, Monty Rice from Georgia. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, dude. So
yeah,
I mean, yeah, B-, not bad.
And Elijah Molden, we'll give credit to this because we're not going to be disrespectful just because he's in Washington. He played the Ducks, and he played the Ducks really well, and he did really good for the Huskies. So that's also another good cornerback that they picked up out of Washington. So I'm definitely not going to disrespect any Huskies.
At least not, at least
right
during off season.
Yeah. But when it comes to football time, I will disrespect me some dogs in Washington.
Yeah.
Had to verify because I know how
we kind of go for them dogs in Georgia there.
A little bit. Not when you're playing the Gators though.
Yeah,
not when you're playing the Gators.
No, not when they're playing.
But
the
every
Gators.
other time, yeah, I'd like to make sure. I would love to see the world's largest cocktail party be 2 undefeated teams, Georgia and Florida, baby. Love to see that game being undefeated going in. That'd be great. Just like I do the same thing for the Civil War. I would love it if Oregon State and Oregon were fighting each other for the division title, the North Division title, both undefeated. It ain't gonna happen because the Beavers suck. But I can dream, can't I? I will. Anyways, moving on. The Colts. The Colts got a C+, a C, and a C+ for an average of a C+. Their first round pick was Kwity Paye. Some had ranked as the top defensive lineman out of Michigan. Any other key things? Of course, Florida shout out to Sean Davis, safety from Florida. And our condolences one more time for Sam Ehlinger, who recently lost his brother, who was a linebacker at Texas. We're sorry for your loss, and we hope that you and your family can pull together through this tough time.
Yes, many prayers.
But and of course, Mike Strachan, wide receiver from Charleston, because it's a small school, so we're giving him love. Your thoughts?
Yeah, man. Yeah, C+. I mean, the Colts, they're about on the brink anyways. Mm-hmm. To do something. They finally have a quarterback now. Right. So, they needed a defensive help, so they got that. Mm-hmm. It is what it is, man. Yeah. I think a part of the C to C+ grade for everybody was because they didn't address their offensive line need, which was tackle when Anthony Costanzo retired. But they picked up Eric Fisher,
who was the left tackle for Kansas City. So, to me, that's a win. So, you could say this is a C-plus draft, but you got good defensive help, and then you also got a good offensive lineman in free agency. So, to me, that should be a B. That's a win-win to me. You didn't trap yourself into a tackle that you're not sure about, where Eric Fisher, so far, if he's healthy, is a really good left tackle to help protect Carson Wentz. Moving on to the Texans, the team that I predict may be the first 0-17 team.
Oof. Wow, bro.
Yeah, I'm not...
Just laying on them like that.
Oh, I'm going to lay it on.
Texas are already having problems, dude.
I'm going to lay it on.
I mean...
Thick. Yeah, so outside of Deshaun Watson's issues, let's move on to what's going on. So they got a B- across the board, so an average of B-. Their first pick was in the third round, and they picked up Davis Mills, quarterback, Stanford. Turned around and picked up Nico Collins, wide receiver out of Michigan. Florida shout-out for Miami, Brevin Jordan, who is actually a really decent tight end. I mean, surprisingly...
You thought he was going to go earlier in the...
I thought he was going to go way earlier than the fifth round. I honestly had him personally thinking he was in the second round, with the potential to be a first-round pick. And he fell. He free fell all the way to 5, and that ends up being very helpful for a Texans team that needs as much help as they can get. And that's basically it. So, your thoughts on their trade?
The fact that they got an average B- is not bad, especially the fact that they didn't even get to pick till the third round. So,
right.
I mean, that's pretty cool, dude. Yeah. I don't know if this quarterback is the future of their franchise.
No.
But, their draft grade is not bad. They got, like you said, Brevin Jordan that is a good tight end. And, Nico Collins, good wide receiver. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. So,
yeah.
The Texans, man, they're in a really bad place right now.
Yeah, I think what killed the Texans is they sat there and watched Kyler Trask go very last pick in the second round to Tampa Bay, and they probably went, "There went the quarterback we wanted. Dang it!"
Yeah, he
and just kind of desperately picked up Mills.
He actually would have been good right there too.
I would not have wished that upon him.
Probably not, but
I didn't wish where he was going upon him now, but. Because I don't think anybody should have to learn from the cheater. But, I digress. We're going to move on to Jacksonville now.
Let's do it.
This one's pretty easy to go over because they had the first overall pick. Anyways, so Kuiper gave him a B, B+ from McShay, B+ from Parr, B+ average. Of course, there are 2 first-round picks. Trevor Lawrence, quarterback Clemson. Travis Etienne, running back Clemson. Walker Little, a good offensive tackle from Stanford in the second round. Let's see here. I think was that it? Jordan Smith, outside linebacker from the University of Alabama, Birmingham. Because I give UAB shouts out, man. Any college that can go from not having a football, goes from having a football program to not having a football program to getting all the love and credit they can get from the boosters to restart their football program deserves love. Way to go, University of Alabama, Birmingham, to get your football program back.
Yes, that's way awesome, dude.
So, shout out and love to you guys for doing that. Loved it. Anyways, Cooper, your thoughts on them?
I think the Jags are a little, you guys are hating on them a lot right now, especially with the whole Tebow thing. And I think this draft grade is a little bit biased, but that's just me.
Are you sure you're not biased?
Well, I am wearing the Jaguars hat, so I might be.
Yeah, don't mind my biasness when I'm wearing the Oregon hat, but that's why I have it flipped around too, so you can't really see my bias that much. Oh wait, I'm wearing green and yellow.
There you go. Check it out.
Cooper's like, I'm going full bias. Here you go.
Full bias here.
You got the best
Jaguars
quarterback.
are going to be a good team this year. I can't wait.
Right, you got the best quarterback in the draft. You got a really good running back. Not the best running back, but it's definitely the second best running back. You got yourself I don't know what everybody's problem with Walker Little is. I understand he missed the 2019 season due to an injury and he opted out last year, so he hadn't played in 2 years. But at the same time, for me, if you get a healthy Walker Little, that's a really good tackle to help out with your offensive line to protect Trevor Lawrence. And then also, Travis Etienne is a really good running back. Also, you have a good running back on your squad, so you can use Travis Etienne as an offensive weapon. So you can line him up in the slot. You can have him come out of catch passes out of the backfield. Hell, you can line him up outside and just let him run a go route and see if you can hit it.
And I mean, think about it. They're gonna have a lot of trick plays, a lot of things going on this year that we're not gonna see coming. So
yep, and of course they got Tebow. And God love you for it.
Yep.
Yes, we're happy Tebow's got a chance.
Yes, I think it's really cool. I think there's a lot of bias to this, and I get. Tebow is Tebow mania type thing, you know what I mean? But I'm glad he's back in the NFL.
Me too. All right, man. Moving on to the NFC South.
Let's do it.
First up, the division winners, the Saints, who more than likely won't be the division winners this next year. And anyways,
yeah,
the team that should have picked Kyle Trask twice, could have had him twice, failed miserably twice. Anyways, Saints. Kuiper gave him a C+, McShay a C, Felice a C-. The plus and the minus averaged it out to a C even, so McShay was right according to that. They picked up Peyton Turner with their first pick, defensive end out of Houston. Got Pete Warner, linebacker from Ohio State, which is a pretty good linebacker, actually. I like Pete Warner. I wouldn't have minded having him be a Ram, but we didn't go that route. Anyways, and also they got themselves maybe a Drew Brees 2.0 and Ian Book, quarterback from Notre Dame. And I only say that because they're about the same size.
Yeah, man. We'll see what happens with it.
Mm-hmm. Also, shout out to Quan Baker, wide receiver from South Alabama.
Nice.
Little school shout out.
Little school shout outs. We gotta love those.
Yep. And also, shout out to Landon Young, offensive tackle, Kentucky, because we're going to give shout outs to the basketball schools who are playing football.
Right? They're actually doing good in football. How you doing?
Right? And Kentucky was surprisingly good that one year. Oh, my God. When they beat Florida, that was shocking.
Yeah, it was.
Ugh. Bad name. Anyways, so, Cooper, your thoughts on the grades?
Oof, I don't know, man. I'm not happy with the Saints right now because I really think they could have had Kyle Trask.
They had two opportunities. First round, second round, failed.
I don't think that Jameis Winston
or
Taysom Hill will be anything like Breeze was.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah, this is crazy. They should have went with a quarterback first off and went from there. Yeah.
So I guess we're gonna be on the Ian Book train.
Yeah.
Because at least he's Breeze-esque. He's built from the same
cloth. Come on, Book, get it, dude.
Built from the same cloth. Come on. All right. Next up, the defending, cheating Super Bowl champions, Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Say it again. A little bit louder. I don't think they heard you.
They heard me. You don't hear me. Anyways, Kuiper gave him a B, McShay a B+, Felice a B- for an average of a B. They picked Joe Tyrone in the first round, outside linebacker, Washington. Actually, it surprised a lot of people because I didn't even see him on the draft board, especially in the first round for a lot of teams, so that was a little bit shocking. They, of course, picked Kyle Trask in the second round, last pick on the second round. It made me cry that he went there, and you called it too, just to
I did. I called it, dude.
Pissed me off.
I said that Kyle Trask would be good at it with the Buccaneers.
Wanted to beat you with a freaking mop.
Well, I mean, think about it. He can sit behind Brady.
I don't care. I don't want to hear it.
He can learn from Brady.
He can learn to cheat
the
from Brady.
GOAT. No.
You say that one more time. I will turn this live off and beat you.
We're live, baby. I got to mess with Big Man. He's a big Brady hater.
Anyways.
Which surprises me. Why you like, what's his name? Mark Wahlberg so much.
He's not the one cheating in football games.
Well, no, but I mean, he likes Tom Brady.
So?
He really likes Tom Brady.
So
just saying.
He likes Tom Brady so much.
Never mind.
Yeah, he was willing to do something to him in a movie. Anyways, they also picked up Jalen Darden, a wide receiver from North Texas. So shout out to North Texas, little school. Chris Wilcox, cornerback, BYU. Shout out to the little school. And Grant Stewart, linebacker, Houston. Shout out to the little schools. Because we love the little schools.
Yes, we love the little schools.
So, Cooper, your thoughts on the grades?
I mean, does it really matter?
No, because they basically brought back everybody. So this was just all freaking peaches and cream.
Yeah, it don't really matter.
This is your icing on the cake. Because you brought everybody back. Everybody.
Yeah.
Even freaking Antonio Brown's officially re-signed because he failed his physical, I guess, the first go-around on the re-sign. So there you go. You brought everybody back. A B average, whoop-de-flipping-do. That's how I feel about it.
You sound so angry, guys. You okay, big man?
That's bullcrap. Anyways, we're moving on to the Panthers.
Let's do it.
All right, the Panthers got a B across the board. Picked J.C. Horn, cornerback, South Carolina in the first round. Terrence Marshall Jr., wide receiver out of LSU. Very underrated wide receiver.
Yes, very much so.
He's got a good chance to do some good things. Let's see here. Got Chuba Hubbard, running back out of Oklahoma State. That's a great running back to help. Of course, in the backfield with Christian McCaffrey. That was a big pickup for me, I think. Let's see here. Anything else of note? Keith Taylor, another good corner from Washington. He did really good for the Huskies out there. Of course, they picked themselves a Bama offensive guard because, why not? It's Bama. They also picked up a long snapper from Bama because, again, why not? It's Bama. And Phil Hoskins, defensive tackle, Kentucky. Shout out to Kentucky.
Yes,
basketball
Kentucky.
school. So your thoughts on the Panthers?
Yeah, man, this is good. I mean, J.C. Horn, you couldn't go wrong there. And, like you said, Terrence Marshall Jr. is going to be something great, dude.
Oh, yeah.
He did really well in LSU, so...
Yeah, very underrated for a guy who was behind Justin Jefferson and, of course, Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase, yeah.
Yeah, not Jamarcus. I don't know why I said that. Wow. But anyways, it's still a really good receiver that they're getting out of LSU. And a guy who doesn't have a lot of tread on him either because he wasn't on the field as much as the other two. So he gets a little bit of a chip on his shoulder too because not only was he a second rounder, he had to prove himself at LSU. Didn't really get the opportunity to. Now he gets a shot with the Panthers to prove himself.
Which, hey man, you're going to the NFL and that's proving yourself pretty well there as it is.
And they got themselves actually a pretty good tight end, Tommy Tremble from Notre Dame. He's a really good one of those kind of, I'm not going to say he's as good as Jason Witten was, but he's one of those guys who will block for you and turn around and go catch a 5-yard hitch and get you a good first down or a touchdown when you need one.
Nice.
So that ends up being really good for the Panthers and good for Sam Darnold because we still respect Sam Darnold on this program.
Yes, we do.
So thank God for the Jets trading him.
And, it might give me a chance to actually say, hey, I want to root for the Panthers. I mean, how long has it been since I've rooted for the Panthers, bro?
Since before 2011.
So, yeah.
Because he did not like Cam Newton.
No.
And he was a little kind of shaky last year because he's like, I like Bridgewater, but I don't know about the team.
Don't get me wrong. Bridgewater is good, dude. Mm-hmm. But he is very injury prone.
Yeah.
And when you're injury prone, that's not good to be a franchise quarterback.
And that's why we also believe Denver might be trying to get Aaron Rodgers because they're trying to run this game with Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
So then finally, the Atlanta Falcons, your favorite. B minus BBB all the way across the board. Kuiper went B minus. Kuiper, you silly goose.
You gotta have one guy out of them all that's just like, nope.
I'm sorry. A B plus should be just for getting Kyle Pitts in the first round.
Yes, I mean
that carried the whole draft.
Kyle Pitts, I mean, he is gonna be the next Tony Gonzalez. He's gonna be the next Shannon Sharp.
He's gonna be better.
He's gonna be a beast, and I mean, they should get at least a B plus on this.
Yeah, that alone should just carry a B plus. I mean, my God. Anyway, so Kyle Pitts in the first round. Richie Grant, safety out of Central Florida. Central Florida pride, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Knights.
Go Knights.
Go Knights, go. They got themselves a pretty good offensive lineman, Jalen Mayfield from Michigan. Let's see here. Oh, San Diego State, Darren Hall. Shout out to the small school, baby. Woo!
Yeah.
And, of course, Avery Williams, defensive back, Boise State. Shout out that small school
Yes,
again.
we love Boise State.
Well, you love Boise State.
Love the Smurf turf. I love it, dude.
Yeah, I know you're in love with the Smurf turf. So, anyways, give us your thoughts. Of course, we already know a little bit what you think of the grades. Give us the grade. Thoughts.
I mean, it's fair, but I still think it should be a B+.
I honestly do too. I mean, you got Kyle Pitts, the only one that everybody said, as long as he's healthy, was a surefire Hall of Famer.
We didn't know where he was going to go either, because I thought he was going to go, like, way sooner.
You thought he was going sooner?
Mm-hmm.
Where you thought he was going to go?
Why not?
There was 3 teams that wanted a quarterback. Where was he going to go?
Well, yeah, I guess then there's that.
Like, jeez, bro. The only thing I could have seen you would have been right if Miami would have stayed at 3.
Yeah.
And not traded out with San Francisco.
I think we also talked about Miami might get him.
Yeah, would. Yeah, that was before the trade. We thought about it was either going to be a receiver or Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
And then the trade happened, and then we're like, well, that just blew us. All right, another one.
Yeah, all them trades in the draft, dude. I was like, what is going on here?
All right, I know, it's crazy. All right, man. That's
it, man. We have fun.
It was fun doing this live.
Is cool.
We were live.
Live, baby.
We hope y'all enjoyed.
And if you're not watching now, you'll be watching later. So we love you guys.
Or listening later.
Yes,
we will post this back up. We have it recording video, so you will post that on our YouTube. If you didn't catch the live, obviously. If you didn't catch this, you can also listen to the audio. It will be posted here in a little bit too. So either way, you're good to go. Be sure to check us out on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We always got something going on. We're trying to keep in contact with y'all. Reach out to us. Reach out and touch him.
Wow. Yeah.
Made him uncomfortable like that.
Anyways. Yeah, we love you guys. Thank you so much. And thank you to Asia Radio.
Yes, thank you, Asia Radio. We appreciate the opportunity.
This is awesome.
Just for the opportunity.
Just for the opportunity. I mean, this, is fulfilling a dream of both, sports fans that want to get our points across and just kind of have fun with this. So thank you so much. We appreciate you. And,
Coca-Cola.
Oh, he's talking sponsors over here already.
Coca-Cola, baby. Come on, Coca-Cola.
But I'm just saying, hey, Walmart water.
Wow.
Sam's Choice. Come on, guys.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I don't care. But
yes, Mr. Cronky, if you happen to be listening to this, we'd love for you to make us the new Rams affiliates. Because,
Good luck, bro.
I know. Anyways. Can we get a Florida affiliates? Can we get any of the Florida teams, even Georgia teams?
Dude,
they're not that far from Georgia.
Jacksonville would be awesome.
I'd love that. Jaguars. Oh my gosh. I'd have a hard time not just sitting there talking to either Tebow or Trevor Lawrence the whole time.
Right?
I'd be like, Tebow would be like, dude, chill. And then be like, Trevor. He'd be like, hey man,
I
need you to.
Sunshine.
You're harshing my mellow.
Sunshine.
Okay? Sunshine would be over here going, man, you're harshing my mellow. Calm down. I'd be like, sorry.
But yeah, this is fun, dude.
Watching Travis Etienne going, man, I wish I was that fast.
It's been crazy. 100 episodes already. We've been kicking ass. We thank every one of you for listening and paying attention, man, because this is our dream, dude. We wanna get bigger and keep growing and
we really do.
And see where this goes.
Yeah, hey out there in New York, what it do?
How you doing?
And Jersey, come on, man. What happened? What happened, man? Come on, Jersey.
It's Jersey Shore, that's why.
Come on, man. Get back in the game, bro.
It's T-shirt time over there.
Virginia, thank you. Bringing it up. Germany, you hold. Sorry.
Wow. Wow, bro.
Hello. I am
Hello.
Dutch, but I am Swiss. No, not. He's Swiss. Good look on that.
I might be. I
Could
don't
be.
know.
I don't even know officially.
I don't even know. I'm like a mutt.
We're
like,
all
I-
mutts,
I
technically.
really don't know.
Technically, if you're an American, you're basically a mutt now.
Really? I mean, we can go by my dad's bloodline. I'm Polish and Russian. Or we can go with my mom's bloodline, who is Irish and Indian. So I don't know. I'm kind of just...
Basically, what he just said, he has a drinking problem.
Is it a problem for me or you?
Both.
There you go.
Anyways, guys, we really appreciate everybody tuning in. We hope you enjoyed. Also, Finland, Turkey,
Yes.
India, everybody across the globe that's tuned in, everybody here in the United States, we appreciate it. Love you all for doing it. Episode 250 will probably be our next live.
Yeah, man. Why not?
Every big goal as we move towards this great thing that we've been doing.
Yeah, man.
Anything
You know,
else?
for those of you that know about us, we started this podcast just off a whim, just having fun, and it's grown, and we're enjoying what we're doing, and can't wait for things to open back up so we can start going to more sporting events and
Right.
wrestling events, things like that. So
Yes.
you know,
Looking forward to
I
it.
miss me some USWA,
Mm-hmm.
some IWA.
All right.
Yes, man. I
That's
cannot
all.
wait.
Can't wait. And also, we need to go down and check out ARW.
Yes, ARW. I really want to check you guys out.
Especially Dugan. We miss you, bro. We can't
Dugan.
wait. Jason.
Love you, man.
We appreciate you, man.
Very much so. That interview was awesome.
Yes.
If you haven't checked that
Respect.
out, check out our YouTube channel. We have interviews with him, and we have an interview with Tattoo Girl 2020.
Mm-hmm.
That was amazing. We
May
have an
she rest
interview
in
with
peace.
yes, and we have an interview with Eliza Hayes.
Mm-hmm. That's all. We got a lot of great
Yeah,
interviews.
the Golden Boy.
Yep.
Oh man,
That was great.
that was fun.
Anyway, so I think that does it for us.
Yes.
We've done all of our thank yous, our shout outs. Be sure to tune in Thursday on Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, or however you listen to our podcast, because we will be back with Worldwide Sports Talk.
Worldwide, baby.
We got to talk about an old man winning a golf tournament.
What?
The NHL playoffs.
Is he like 80?
Will you quit with that? He's only 50. He's only 15 years older than you.
We won't talk about that.
But anyway, so yes, we got the goal, Phil Mickelson's achievement, the Stanley Cup, and of course we'll get you caught up on some Major League Soccer
Oh, yes, this is going to be fun.
and anything else we have to talk about.
We love you guys so much, and thank you.
Yes, we appreciate every one of you. So that does it for us here at Sports Talk, and as always, keep on talking sports. Good night.